it's mentally draining. You just feel shit and you feel like comparing yourself to everyone. It kind of still feels like some sort of defeat for me to go back to therapy. Good morning, you guys. It is Tuesday, new day, new beautiful day. I just finished my journaling, and one of the things that I've been recently journaling about is comparison and just kind of feeling like you've lost yourself in all this, because that's how I've been feeling. And I reminded myself of one of the conversations that I had with my friend recently. We met up for the first time ever because he lived in a different country and he's also a content creator. And he asked me how old I am because he didn't know that. And so I told him that I'm 18 and he was really shocked. So I asked him why. And he told me that I just seem to have everything figured out in life. And so he expected me to be older. And it made me think, because right now, I don't have anything figured out. Honestly, for the last month or two, I've been feeling really lost and like I kind of lost my direction in what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do next, and I'm just trying to figure it out. But at the same time, I'm getting easily frustrated because I try one thing and at first I think it's a good idea. Then after a few days, I think it's not a good idea anymore and I want to change, but it creates this whole mess in what I'm doing. And this really frustrates me, right? But one thing that I try to stick to is that sometimes we need those moments when we feel lost, when we don't know where to go next, even though we had everything. We thought we have everything figured out. We know what we want to do in life. We know what we want in life. And then out of nowhere, just this period of time comes where everything just falls apart. You don't know what you want to do anymore. You don't know anything anymore. And those moments are so important because they take you on the right path. You start slowly connecting the dots that, okay, I didn't do this thing. I decided to do something else. And this led me to this thing. And it just shapes you. I know that this moment in time it's gonna end at some point. At some point, I'm gonna finally figure it out and feel like I know what I want again. But I guess I just need this redirection right now. I need this moment to just reflect and reevaluate everything that I'm doing for the best, because I believe that when life throws something at you, it's always for a reason. There's always a lesson or something to take from it. And maybe there is something that I need to change for this period to stop. Maybe I need to change my focus, shift my focus to something else, because I've been focusing on something that I shouldn't be. And life just wants to put me on the right path. I believe that there's always something behind those things that are happening to us. And if we don't see it now, and most of the times we don't, we will eventually see what was it all about. And I'm just sticking to that for right now. And I'm trying to figure things out. I'm trying to get inspiration. I'm trying to kind of, just let myself rediscover myself again. Just starting from the total basics, right? And just see where it takes me. Hopefully it's gonna be over soon, because it's really it's mentally draining. It's very mentally draining because you just feel shit and you feel like comparing yourself to everyone because you feel like other people have everything figured out, just like that guy said, and they don't. They just don't. So lesson for today, don't compare yourself to others, because yesterday I went into this spiral and started comparing myself, and thankfully at some point I was like, wait, why am I comparing myself? Why am I checking all the different things about this specific person when it's just a waste of time? What is the benefit that I have from it? There is none. So I need to stick to it and remember that I am myself, and this is the best thing about me. Yeah? Yeah. Out and about, I was just listening to a podcast about comparison again, and the thought that has been haunting me recently is going back to therapy, because I was in therapy first for my eating disorder, then I was in therapy for anxiety, and as I tackled anxiety, I stopped going to therapy around March last year, or maybe this year. Yeah, I think it was this year. But anyways, and now I feel like some more struggles start coming up for me, and it's time to go back. So I'm gonna call my mom in a sec and talk to her about it, seek her opinion about it. I mean, it's probably gonna be positive, but it's like, I don't know why, but it kind of still feels like some sort of defeat for me to go back to therapy for no reason. Literally, I know it's like, therapy is amazing if you can afford it. Like, it's such a beautiful tool, and it opens your eyes to so many different things, and it makes you just think, and connect the dots in your life. But for some reason, it is hard for me to sign up for it again, to go back to my therapist and say, listen, I need help again. So that's definitely something to work on for me. But yeah, I've been thinking about it for over a month now, and I keep on procrastinating reaching out and everything. But I think it's time to just stop thinking, take the step, and thank myself later. I think that's what I need to do, honestly, because I feel like it's just gonna support me and getting to the life I want and just reaching my full potential, even if I don't see it yet. Because the thing is, you come with a little problem, and then it just develops to so many different things. Like, you start uncovering so many different struggles you have, and you maybe weren't even aware of them. And that's why I love therapy. I loved it every single time I had it, but for some reason it just feels like kind of a defeat to get back to it.
finally back at home. I had my driving lesson for 3 hours today, so it was exhausting. Like, it was my first time when it was actually visible that I am exhausted, because I would make so many mistakes on our way back to like our base that it was just crazy. I was like, what's going on with me? Like, what's going on? I just couldn't focus. My thoughts started just, you know, going somewhere else, and I would just not know what's going on around me. And I just, like, I didn't have any control over it. I knew that it's happening, but I just couldn't do anything. I was so tired that I just was not seeing things. So yeah, but well, I safely got back to the base, so that's what matters. And I don't have any lessons till Friday, because I am actually gonna be signing up for my exam tomorrow, finally. And I still have a few hours to drive, so Friday, and I'm going back to London on Tuesday, so yeah, like maybe three lessons more. And then I'm coming back in November to pass the exam. I'm gonna pass it, trust me, I will. But yeah, today was actually really good. I finally mastered my parking and what else, and also like turning, like going the other direction. I don't know how it's called in English, but well, that was a success finally, because I can't say that I was struggling with it, but when you're learning to drive, it's so easy to get frustrated with yourself, because you're like, why can't I do it? Even though you're doing it for the second time in your life, or the first time in your life, you still want to be the best straight away. At least that's how I have it. But yeah, overall it was successful. Then I went to a cafe, as you could see, to just try to upload my video on YouTube, because the internet here is not very good. But well, it was also a failure, because I don't know, just the signal here is not very good. So I'm gonna have to work with what I have. But yeah, and now I want to do a workout. I try to stay consistently working out here, but it's really hard. And also I was kind of sick, so it also didn't help. But yeah, but I'm slowly getting back to it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe something calm, maybe not. I don't know. And then maybe watch some movie or something. I really want. Oh no, I need to do some stuff to school. Okay, well, then I'm gonna do some stuff to school, and we'll see what's next.